So 2020 obviously was even more so challenging than the 2019. We were still in the depths of the drought. Everything generally was struggling. You looked around the area at the time and there were a lot of the native eucalypts and the like was unfortunately starting to turn up their toes because it had been so dry for so long and intensity of heat. Then in late 2019, all the bushfires kicked off across New South Wales. The hunter had a constant sort of, smoke haze through that period, and there were concerns about smoke taint within the wines within Hunter, but we are fortunate with our vineyards. We had good distance between us and the fires, and basically what's come out since then, and the way we understand it, is that your distance from the actual fire really does affect whether or not you end up having a smoke taint issue within your wines. This is from what we call our cottage property, the same vineyard as our obsessive Semillon. New plantings that we did 2015, 2016, but new clones, so a clone called 548, and so a relatively recent import from Burgundy, and quite different to the main clone we have here in the Hunter, which is I10V1 or I10V5. Totally different flavour profile and the like, and also growth within the vine. Liz and I had quite early marked the fruit in 2020 on this looking quite smart, because on the soils this is on, which is a sandy flat, it does get a little bit cooler during the night, so that helps retain the acid as the fruit ripens. And also these end up being fairly high in malic acid, which, depending on whether you're in a warm or a cold region, is a good or a bad thing, but for us it certainly is a good thing, because the malic acid has good strong structure. This is 100% free run, all solids, natural ferment, a little bit of acid adjustment, but again, it really didn't need a lot. Basically, again, in those barrels for about 8 months for these ones, came together beautifully. With the 2019, because we're looking at a different vineyard and a different clone, we are seeing different characters because of that, and that does show through. On the nose, again, because it is barrel ferment, it does have a little bit of that, sort of fresh yeast, freshly baked bread sort of character, but also a nice bit of white stone fruit, nectarines, white peach, and the oak's just poking its head through there on the nose. Just a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon on the palate. Fully ripe grapefruit. It's got that nice bit of texture that you can get from grapefruit, and a nice little bit of acid coming through on top of that, which gives it a nice drying palate. Again, some white stone fruit, and then a touch of the oak, but well back from the fruit characters of a little bit of cinnamon, nutmeg, almonds, roasted cashew, and the like.